Yeah,
Weird. She smells like a large dog.
She's gonna fucking kill him.
What?
She's gonna ice him.
Oh my god.
Stupid.
She's just pulling out a gun right now.
You said so yourself.
Didn't even wait for us to leave.
I told you I wasn't sure.
He almost killed you in that sloozy's apartment. How could he not be guilty?
You can't take justice into your own hands. Believe me, it will haunt you as long as you live.
Shut up. None of that matters. How
That has to
could
be
he
one of the
not
weakest
be
arguments you
guilty?
can give someone in this situation.
Yeah, this is rough.
Since nothing else is working, it's time to bluff it. You know I emptied that gun when I found it in the safe.
No.
Oh my god!
Jeez, he moved. He's alive. Do you see that? Okay, so look at him. Look at him.
Yeah.
He's fucking huge, right?
Yeah.
Like, look how muscular he is. That thing said that he's 6'10", and only 220 pounds.
Yeah. No, he's...
I'm like 220 pounds.
Yeah. No, he's non-Euclidean. His weight is all in the soles of his feet. We'll see this. Let's go.
Sonia, don't.
He killed my father. You
Oh my
said so
God.
yourself.
No, I told you I wasn't sure.
He almost killed you in that sloozy's apartment. How could he not be guilty?
Oh, man.
Your father wouldn't
Your
want
father
this?
wouldn't want you to do this. He was a just man, and this is not justice.
Shut up. None of that matters. How could he not be guilty?
All right, shoot.
No.
I'll arrest you myself.
Wait.
Are you that eager to rot in prison?
He shoots you.
It worked.
He shoots Blacksad in the face
He
first.
kills him and then kills the other guy.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Oh my god. What do you mean keep your distance? You're already there. What do you mean keep your distance?
Who are you?
Uncle Tim.
Oh,
Sweetie, I came back from Los Angeles as soon as I could.
Oh, it's a lion, not a camel.
they
I
didn't
told you
even
not
try
to
for
rush
his
that.
lip sync.
Come on now, honey.
Well, it's the other language,
Aren't
right?
you going to introduce me to your friend?
No,
I don't know
this
about-
is
I mean, it
John
is,
Blacksad, the detective who found Bobby.
Oh, so this is strictly professional. I thought you had some good news for your uncle.
No, Uncle Tim, don't be silly.
It is originally dubbed in Spanish.
Don't be
but-
silly. Look at
Yeah.
you. Smart, educated, as dazzling as the brightest of stars. Every single man in this city should be at your feet.
You made such a show of that for some reason.
Come on, we'd better let him rest.
Why is his face so long? For-
I see. Let's say you're right and Bobby Yale is innocent. Who should we focus on now?
We?
Well, your father turned down my money, but he made me promise one thing, that I'd take care of you if anything happened to him.
But I can...
I know you're perfectly capable of managing that gym on your own, but we don't even know if he'll be ready to fight Stone. Besides, someone seems really invested in stopping that fight, and someone has to pay Mr. Blacksad to get to the bottom of all this. Please, talk some sense into her.
It's your life. As much as you love your uncle, it's up to you to decide whether you want his help or not.
Blacksad, I was just starting to like you.
All right. Thank you, Uncle. Thank you so much.
All right, stop crying or it'll ruin your makeup, honey. Now fix yourself up and I'll buy you some breakfast.
Gender.
Wait, my purse.
I'll get it. It must be...
Blacksad, wait a minute. I think she needs some time alone, just like you and me. Listen, boy.
Just gonna shoot him
Do
now.
whatever it takes to find Joe's murder. Whatever it takes. If things get messy, don't worry. I'll clean them up. Deal?
I'm not a vigilante.
Well, suit yourself. Just get that ball to the end zone.
No. Are you telling stories about the great Iron Arm again?
He's a lion.
Of course. The Milestones quarterback. Tim Iron Arm Thorpe.
It's a good thing folks usually recognize me sooner. Blacksad, you coming to breakfast?
I'd love to, but I have to go ask
What in the world? The
they put
animation
the same
in this
laugh
is
twice.
so brutally terrible.
He's not a bad looking lion model, except his nose is like double size for some reason. It's so like every cat has such a small face, and then this lion has a double sized face.
Hot bear.
Or demanded, if worst came to worst.
Extremely top heavy characters.
Yeah. Oh man, what in the world?
That was a trip.
I am losing my mind. Like, fully gone.
I feel like we came back this week to a different video game than we played last time. Like,
yes.
the moment it left this room, the cutscenes got so unhinged. The character designs are just getting weirder.
Huh. That lizard isn't Yale's doctor.
Yeah, no shit. We knew about that from moment one. What?
He's catching up. He figured it out. Too late for it to come up in any way.
This game
I'm
is
losing it.
so
I'm losing
exhausting.
The
What
racist brain
is
is so full
happening?
of hatred that there's no space for trifles such as common sense or, say, spelling. But this most cultured writer spotted the error and attempted to correct it. Not sure what to make of the outcome.
Oh man. There's a new clue? This is not a new clue. We looked at this.
Yeah, you clicked on that before. I remember the entire conversation.
Oh my god.
I don't... Huh.
So there's nothing we can deduce from any
Time
of this.
to recollect all the old clues just in case.
Man. Okay. This game's gonna give me a heart attack. Oh, jeez. Why do I keep picking the most cursed games to play? Why do I keep doing this? I put us through fear and hunger.
Eat a suck ass.
What was the other game we played that there was weird issues with? I don't remember.
Socially awkward?
Socially awkward, I guess, maybe, yeah. Oh man, what a whirlwind.
I mean, Arches went fine, obviously.
Yeah, Arches did go. Okay, that is true. Okay, so maybe not every playthrough is a terrible nightmare when I'm involved.
We
But
can just hang out and play visual novels.
yeah, that might be good for us in the future.
I'm just looking at this game and I'm just like, you know, maybe some developers should just stick with 2D. It's
yes.
fine. I didn't think, I don't know. Game development's hard and all that. I didn't expect the Telltale model to be like this, like, unachievable goal. What?
What? What? What is happening? Is the game falling apart?
I guess we skipped the whole part where you pick a phone up. We'll just skip right to the end.
Alrighty then.
Smirnov has human teeth. Blacksad breathes through his forehead. Like, it's just a lot happening.
This is the random whole sections of the environment will just like occlude out. Oh,
Okay,
now
we
she's
need to
gone.
focus.
So
What are we trying to investigate?
that's my question. There's
yeah,
nothing
like,
back here.
Was stuff obscured by her being here?
No. Nope. Just can't interact. Let's go to the roof, see if Weekly's up there. Being a little perv again.
Yeah, we need to sell. That was one of the early signs of this game getting unhinged, was Weekly just abruptly dying for no reason.
What an actual delight.
Like the idea that we're in adventure game land, we're always just bouncing on the head of a pin away from just instantly dying, to the point where like we just say hi to Weekly, like, "Wah!" and then it dies.
Oh boy.
Imagine that being the end for that character.
This game ranks really highly on like the disaster meter, but also playing bad adventure games is actually kind of my niche, so it's working out.
Oh, that was some nice cardio.
Yeah, guess we
now
just
back
walked
down to
around
the
a
gym.
Oh, holy smokes.
Okay,
This
so
game
what
is
is
making me laugh quite a bit. Come on.
winning isn't everything, but waiting to win is?
Wanting to win is.
Oh, whoops.
Do I ring the bell? Is that what I do now? Oh.
Do you
how
talk
do
to them? You get an A prompt sometimes. You can inspect the bear.
I would like to inspect a bear.
He's a bear.
No
Look,
no
he's got a
Keiko
dumpy.
vision. We can't Keiko. Oh, but we can belly vision him.
This one's got extra padding, just like Jake.
Yeah, he does. Unfortunately, no Keiko vision, but it's okay.
How many hits does a boxer take to the head throughout his career?
I mean, enough.
Hey, hi.
Hey, hi.
Hey, Jake.
Not now, John.
I don't know why that tone was really funny.
It was genuinely funny.
Just did not seem correct.
I hope he never feels inclined to hit me. He's twice my size.
What are you doing?
He's been training with those same shorts for who knows how long.
So musky.
You've been noticing Blacksad?
Yeah, you can sell that.
You're
you can sell
aware
that
of
on the internet,
what
Jake.
shorts he's wearing?
Not the smartest cookie in the jar, nor the most tactful. But do I trust him? No. Do I consider him a friend? Yes.
Do you? Isn't he a dick
Hey, Jake.
all the time?
Damn it! Wait a minute.
Yes.
Hey, Jake.
I said not now.
Hey, Jake.
I said not now.
Okay, that's all we get. Is there anything else I'm missing here? No.
You actually can't continue the story until you time a Hey Jake perfectly to get him knocked out.
Clearly.
All right, that's enough. Take 5. Go on.
Oh man.
What, John? What's so important?
Have you noticed anything strange about Sonia?
I don't know. Yesterday she said she hated the gym. But it also seemed like she wanted to save the place. Do you get any of this? I sure don't.
I don't either, my friend.
I'm losing touch with reality very quickly.
Yes.
Sonia loved
It's
her
just
father?
the way folks are. We say one thing, and then we go and do the opposite. You just can't expect us to be consistent.
Is that lampshading the game? Or...
I hope so. I'm gonna read it as that. All right. Why are you coaching that guy? Because you're a
Why are you
coach?
coaching that guy?
Oh, that's right. You don't know. Sonia asked me to run the gym. Well, at least the fun part. As soon as Bobby Yale's back on his feet, I'll turn him into a champ. I'll make him crush stone. Just you wait. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
You mean the way you always look at him?
Yeah, that's just what he always looks like. Every time.
Couldn't you just stop working for O'Leary?
He's genuinely considering it.
I guess I could.
Could you tell me where O'Leary's headquarters are?
What for? No. You could get me into trouble. No way.
He looks like he doesn't fit through doors.
You lied to me yesterday. And being the good friend that I am, I kept your secret. You owe me. I don't think I'd keep protecting you if we weren't friends. Although, if we were friends, you wouldn't hesitate to help me. Tell me, Jake. Are we friends or not?
What a
Damn
dickhole.
cat. All right. O'Leary's hideout is in the basement of a Chinese restaurant. But I don't even know how to get in.
Well, I'll see you tonight.
Wait,
Oh,
were
boy.
we supposed to meet?
Of course. Your place, 11 p.m. See you there.
Oh, man.
Ronald,
My
the break's over.
After 30 hours of work and several beatings, every bone in my body ached for a bed.
Now it's my turn.
So I went home to recharge. Because the
Unnecessary.
night ahead
Wow.
was bound to be promising.
They were
unnecessary.
practicing before with the practice pads, but then he just decked him. Like he just
Yeah,
went
what
for
the
it.
fuck? He didn't even seem that angry up to that moment, so it didn't even feel like he was taking it out on him. It just was like he just randomly decided to knock someone out.
Oh, boy.
My favorite thing about friendships is transactional
What do you know about
relationships. Blacksad seems great.
Well, let me think. Nothing?
Come on, Jake, for Christ's sake. Strain that little boxer brain. You must know something.
He looks so goofy in his
I've come to
suit.
get O'Leary several times, but they always make me wait in that dining room. One day it was so late that the restaurant was closed. They made me call from a payphone in that alley over there to let them know I was
So-
here. A few minutes later, O'Leary came out the back door, that red one there.
All right. You stay by the payphone. Wait until I'm inside. If you see anyone, call the same number you did that one time. Let it ring twice and hang up. Got it?
Screw you!
That's not a good sign.
Indeed.
That's
So,
not a that's not a good confirmation of plan at all.
no. So I'm pausing right here just so that we can talk, but there's something that's confusing me about this series of events. We made a deal to work with O'Leary. We were on board and up front with him the entire time. Why are we sneaking into his headquarters to confront him? Can we just walk in the front door? Like, what is the problem? Why are we being sneaky? There's no need to.
Yeah,
This guy is
I
an
thought-
ally.
Yeah, at least we're like, even if we don't like him or whatever, like supposedly we're making nice with him. So what was the point?
I am
Maybe
so
those
puzzled.
choices exist because they had variations of scenes once
If the
upon a
basement I'm
time.
looking for were in that building.
This game does scream troubled development.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
So maybe there's just like entire scenes that never hooked in.
You're on Long Tong territory. Interesting.
It's like how in like Deus Ex Human Revolution there's dialogue that indicates that you'd be able to choose whether to spare or kill people, but then you just never can.
Could it be an elevator shaft?
I think
How
they
does
patched
this
it in,
thing
didn't they?
open?
No.
You can spare them?
No. They spared in like less murdery versions of the fights or whatever, but I mean like the scenes, they didn't like change the scenes.
Oh, gotcha.
What happened? Should we run for it?
Do I look like I'm in a hurry? Check out that graffiti. You're in On Leon Tong territory.
Wow, I thought the Tong Wars had ended years ago.
Maybe someone nostalgic just got bored.
Damn Chinese mafias.
Yeah, American mafias are infinitely better, no doubt.
Are you done?
What do you think?
What?
There's a trapdoor on the ground, right by the restaurant. Does that sound familiar?
This dumb animation that plays out every time.
The restaurant or the trapdoor?
Okay, forget it.
What's taking you so long?
You want to switch places? Okay, I'm going back to the alley. I'll let you know if I need anything.
Okay.
I feel like the conversation ended 6 times.
Oh yeah,
Like,
If
it just.
only I could reach that box.
bro.
Oh,
Bro, you can reach that box. What are you talking about?
You
It's
literally
right there.
that's gonna be loud. What? Buddy? You alright?
Dude.
Damn. Blacksad just hasn't been the same since the war.
Clearly.
Ignore every fight he wins. It didn't even move. Like, not even a little bit. I can't get over how some of these scenes just are completely dead silent. Like, there's no groaning sound from the materials. He's not grunting at all. It just, you just watch a character model wobble for a while, and that's him struggling. It's just very odd.
It is extremely strange.
Okay, so what are you looking for here?
I don't have any new
Carpets.
deductions I can make, I don't think.
The carpet sign's important.
Yeah, I don't have another deduction to make. I hate how the only way to check it is to press the button, which puts you in the menu for it. Just let me see. Don't put me in the menu if there's no deduction to make. I guess I'll have to go up and ring the goddamn doorbell.
Yeah, because you're such good friends.
Wow. Okay, well, here goes the plan.
No. The plan will only work if O'Leary doesn't know I've been here.
What plan?
Yeah, I'm not really clear what their plan is. He just said he was gonna go in.
Stupid rabbit.
What? What?
He's watching Looney Tunes. This red panda's watching Looney Tunes.
Oh, he is a red panda.
I'm guessing it lights up when they ring at the main door.
He's got a fucking shotgun.
Does he need a shotgun to deal with suppliers?
Stupid rabbit.
Maybe it leads to the basement.
Oh my god.
Would he even notice if I got in?
He is the best looking furry in the game so far.
He's like a cute red panda character.
Something tells me he'd notice me no matter how stealthy I was.
I can't get over his reactions to cartoons.
Is that a
I would
stamp on his desk?
I'd be a little freaked out if an adult was reacting to cartoons this way.
Yeah.
Stupid cat.
We're gonna call that a stamp on his desk.
Okay, what could he possibly be watching?
Looney Tunes. He said silly rabbit, stupid coyote. That's why
He said,
the
yeah,
coyote
but it's
Bugs
just
Bunny.
it's the fact that he said stupid coyote, stupid rabbit, and stupid cat in the span of 20 seconds. I'm like, that's not any of the cartoons. You can't do that.
No, there are 3 Looney Tunes he just mentioned.
Yeah, but they're not in the same show.
They are. What? The Looney Tunes all show up together all the time. The only weird
Do
thing about
they?
this is that, oh yeah.
I thought Wile E. Coyote was in his own separate show with the Roadrunner, and that's it.
No, he'll show up in different crossover stuff. They just use
I
it's a
haven't
big
watched this
bank
stuff
of characters. Yeah.
Quick, you
Okay,
just gotta
so-
go in there. You just gotta go for his gun. You just gotta go for his gun.
I guess so.
Obviously.
Can I interact with the thingy? I cannot. Do I need to come over here and get Jake to
I haven't
move a
watched
thing for me?
Everyone's losing their shit now. I haven't watched Looney Tunes since I was like 6.
All right. Let's see.
There's a guy watching TV inside the restaurant. A red panda, I think.
Doesn't ring a bell. I don't recall any panda waiters.
He's not a panda. He's a red panda.
From the back door, I can see a hall that might lead to the basement. Does that sound familiar?
O'Leary sometimes comes from a hallway, but who knows if it's that one?
The carpet store neon sign is still on, even though no one walks down that alley. Don't you find that odd?
They must have forgotten to turn it off. Plus, they're not short on cash. I heard O'Leary say he was gonna buy 10 carpets the other day.
He's not buying carpets.
I need your brute force, Jake.
It's drugs or
What's
trafficking.
wrong? Is the little kitten too,
And your silence.
Like the sign being on or not is supposed to be indicative of something being there.
Yeah.
Can he make it? Ooh, 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 ooh. It looked like you failed, but did you stop helping?
I'm just not strong enough, so it's embarrassing.
So just now you had the permission to try to... Just got permission now to have him help you pull the box that you couldn't before?
I guess so.
Damn. This seems incredibly loud, right?
Yeah, completely. But maybe the sound of Looney Tunes is loud enough to block it out. Who can say?
Like,
There are questions
there's a lot.
we ask ourselves when it's far too late.
Why are we playing this game? Why did we choose this right now? Find a
sun
source
looks
of
kinda
light
cool.
before your lighter runs out. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Oh no. This is gonna be stressful.
He found his dick.
Oh
Anyway.
hell yeah.
Oh, what was on the shelf?
A thingy. We'll get it in a
Cool.
second.
Oh,
I think it
more
was just
thingy.
another thingy. Oh my god. Why is it only showing up when I walk away from it? That's annoying. Alright, let's walk back over here, see if we can get... Okay, just one of those.
There's so many cards in this room.
Oh, it's really hard to walk in this space because his turning radius isn't like... It doesn't actually follow where... There's another card right there. Why can't I pick it up?
If it is, I don't know what that is.
That's a card. That's for sure a card. What?
Can you just go upstairs, or
Nope.
why do you need to find a light source?
I was tapping the button, hoping to walk into something and wander into something's view.
Uh,
There is nothing to interact with. What is going on? See, there's that. Oh, that's like a travel thing, maybe like a sticker.
there's a door, I think.
It is a door.
There's like a flashlight on a shelf or something.
Didn't
What's he
seem
gonna
like
just
it.
die here in the dark if he doesn't get a light in time?
No, not now!
Some answers only come to you when it's far too late.
Who's there?
But there was a light up in the doorway. Where did that light go?
Yeah, it just became black somehow. When the room itself clearly has lighting in it. So
What is going on? What is
and why
with
did
this
he
game?
why did he yell? What does that accomplish?
Is he scared? He's a cat. He has little meow meow eyes. We already know this. He can see in the dark.
Yes. We're gonna say he has superpowers, but he can't see in the dark as a cat.
All right, I am not able to go up there. I didn't mean to press that, so. Where is the light? What the heck? I am so confused. Yes, I know there is that thing right there. Why won't it let me interact with it? That's the elevator. Okay.
Yeah, that should be the elevator door.
There's this thing, which doesn't do anything. I'm just mashing the button right now. I'm just trying to interact with stuff. I guess I can aim this.
Is there like a flashlight on the shelves or something?
It doesn't seem like it.
I just
Oh, here we go. Okay, so there's a flashlight. Use. Okay, so it's fatal frame controls. Great.
Why do they have so many paper notes? Do they get that many orders?
Did it get darker?
As opposed to what? Electronic notes, dude? It's the 50s.
Wait, you picked up a flashlight and it got darker in here.
Yeah. Even though there's still light coming in from that doorway.
Yeah. Blacksad could literally see. That seems like a bad idea. Uh-oh.
It's fine.
I thought I saw a potty cat.
Yep. That just happened.
He loves Looney Tunes. This character.
Okay, game. All right.
Why do they have so many paper notes? Do they get that many?
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna stop living.
Alrighty.
That was the one thing he was completely trigger happy over. Nothing else has been noticed this whole day.
I was expecting some frozen bodies.
I missed a card, I think.
You better A good.
I'm not gonna do it.
Budge.
I'm not doing it because I want to pick that up. There we go. Jimmy
the whole
Gilligan.
card.
Cool.
Jimmy Gilligan's too good for his card to break.
Did it go?
Wait, did you fail?
What?
Does succeeding also fail? What am I supposed to think right now?
Okay. It won't budge, so I can't do anything in there. What in the world?
If you made a certain type of illicit animation of this game, I don't think you would need fresh audio. I think you could just use what the game has.
Oh, look at that dog. He looks like Wendell.
How are there this many cards in this basement?
I like how the card there were more intact cards in this basement than anywhere else we've ever seen in the game.
Did you grabbing the lights spawn more of them? Like,
yeah, it allows me to interact with different ones.
The room like repopulated with even more lights. I mean, even more cards.
Oh my god.
Good thing the TV was louder.
They're gonna lampshade that one.
Bizarre.
But somehow he notices a light turning on behind a closed door behind him while he's watching cartoons. Silently.
It looked like there was something else back there, but I guess not. The camera is so weird in this game. It will sometimes like swing really wide and give me a different angle, but then I can't force it to happen again.
The rough thing is that because it's a detective game, we don't know what we're looking for necessarily. We're just kind of like hoping for clues. Something.
There we go. Now
Why'd
I can
they make
do
it
a little pushy.
What? Game, why would you do that? Why
It's
was it a
log.
QT? No, I mean, like, I don't get why it was a QTE if you still couldn't succeed.
I
Blacksad
agree.
he should just be like, that won't work. But they weirdly framed it like pass or fail.
Yeah, lock yourself in the human trafficking chamber, Blacksad. This is a great idea.
Why did he close it?
Do I have any new deductions?
I don't understand him.
I do not.
He's so strange.
Oh, I guess we're in a menu. Why are we in a menu already? Why is my there we go. My controller's back. We're good.
Because you pressed something.
Okay.
Cause and effect, Toaster. You press things and things happen.
Clearly. Can everyone hear Keith? Can everyone hear me? How are things?
Yeah, time to find out if everything's broken again like last time.
We'll give it a second.
Do you hear me and Toaster and Game? Which admittedly might be hard to make out.
It's all good. It seems like everyone can hear everything. So, okay, let's move forward.
The odds are incredibly in Stone's favor. I guess that he's the reigning champion, and Bobby Yale is just a contender, but maybe word got out about his condition.
What? In that he is a dead boy now.
He's not dead. He had anxiety or whatever.
He just wanted to die.
All right, here we go. Steve J. Grayson, Stone, 200 La Iguana. Oh yeah, we're in the like illegal betting ring. Interesting.
Yeah, we snuck into the basement and it was pitch black and we died. We lost several times waiting because the light would run out. And you're trying to find the specific pixel to click on in the dark.
Huh. Looks like those colorful notes weren't restaurant orders after all.
There we go.
There's one on each table, except this one.
Huh, so they're taking bets. But there's, I mean, I guess gambling might be illegal here, especially like without a license or something. So I guess this is probably...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure gambling's illegal because the other guy.
Yeah, exactly.
The criminal for gambling.
I just don't know if he runs specifically an illegal gambling operation as opposed to a legal gambling operation.
Like as opposed to whether or not all of them are illegal.
Yes, exactly. That's what I meant. So let's see.
So we just got into the basement and opened like a compartment in like the freezer or something.
Wow.
Yes.
I didn't realize you could place so many bets on a single baseball game.
Me either. All right. I do like the soundtrack for this game. This is the one piece of the game that is not falling apart under any scrutiny.
The lighting is good.
I mean, when it renders.
Yeah, I'm just saying like when you were in that basement and stuff, and all you had was flash. I'm like, well, this looks cool.
All right.
I was bullying you by running out of time.
Wait, what the hell? Did you just see that? What the?
No.
There was an A button prompt on that little notepad there, and I clicked A, and then the prompt just disappeared and nothing happened.
Oh.
What? What?
It looks like a summary of all the bets that come in. Day, amount, bet, wagerer. Wait a minute. Did O'Leary himself bet $5,000 on Yale?
Oh man! Wow.
16 days until the fight.
What? What are you reacting to right
now?
now?
Forget that criminals, even the office variety, have family and kids.
Them cheekbones.
Anyway, maybe things aren't so bad on the dark side. A little thingamajig that adds on its own. What'll they think of next?
Is he? I guess he's puzzled. He's surprised by a calculator. Is a calculation machine like that really that rare in the 50s? I feel like calculators have been around for a while.
Someone ask Lackadaisy Tracy.
Oh, I bet she would know
answer
for
all
sure.
Of our questions.
Yeah, get her on the stream.
Yeah, I got her on my Rolodex, which they had in the 50s, I think.
You're the Popular dude. You might.
No, I don't have a Rolodex.
That's the problem here.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
I'd say that's Ireland too.
That was part of my entryway into the furry fandom, was that one of my friends that I played Rock Band with had his character drawn by Tracy way back in like 2006.
That's wild.
Yep, it's a hyena with a big grin and a Tommy gun. Complete poems. Well, that's nice of them to finish the poems.
Limited edition copy 2 of 3.
That's a really
What's
limited
that?
edition.
If you call it listening to the sentimental romance, your eyes act like the moon.
There's a cute little poem, I guess.
3 in the whole world. Take it. It's worth a fortune.
If they're not together anymore, why does O'Leary keep so many pictures of romantic moments with Helen Moore?
I mean, that's the question, right?
It wasn't mutual. Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
What is that? Let me... There we go. You push the whole lantern up and it... Ah.
The painting concealed file after file of celebrity reports with all sorts of shady information, ranging from S to Z. Almost all of them were athletes. Is that what O'Leary meant when he said that detectives and police officers were his friends? I wonder how many spy for him, if I were to pitch in. Who would
I like
spy
that
on?
he's just sitting here, completely emotionless.
They didn't, like, model it or anything. So he has to just explain what's slightly behind this painting that they apparently can't show us. I was losing my mind once I realized what happened.
God.
He slightly moved the painting, and then he has to just narrate what we're supposed to think is there, because they didn't actually make it. Oh no.
Thorpe had been a rising football star before the war, which he came back from with honors and decorations. After the truce, he resumed his career. He won 3 season trophies and a couple of MVP awards. He retired after an accident that left him paralyzed from the waist down. He started his own sports advertising agency 4 years ago, but according to the files, O'Leary hadn't even tried to corrupt him.
Huh.
For this game, I had never ever mistaken a lion for a camel.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know, they tried their
That
best,
guy-
okay?
That guy was gonna roll up in his wheelchair and sell us cigarettes. Imagine him with sunglasses.
Completely indistinguishable.
Yeah.
According to Stone's report, he was so clean, not to mention hard to corrupt, that O'Leary opted for a more subtle strategy. Apparently, when he broke up with the tennis player Helen Moore, he set her up with Stone. Lucky for him, they hit it off. As I put away the report, I stopped in my tracks.
Why?
Did I really want to risk knowing what O'Leary had on my good friend, the incorruptible police commissioner? To be honest, if Smirnov had anything to hide, I'd rather not know about it.
Damn. But
I'm not-
what about a Dangpa comic where you get into his history? It worked out for Weekly when he found out Smirnov's history.
I would like to know about that.
Oh, I'll show you later.
I think I have the zine that's probably in. I just haven't read it yet.
In Bobby Yale's folder, all I found was a log of his incredible stats as an aspiring champion. 20 victories, 16 by knockout.
That's
Although,
actually
at the
crazy.
end of the report, someone had underlined one word several times: untouchable.
It slides out like a filing cabinet. Surreal. Genuinely surreal painting.
Look at that terrifying catfish.
Oh my god. Does it have little ears?
I don't know if it's actually a catfish, but that's what I'm gonna call
what?
it.
No, it's a Blacksad catfish. It's got a white muzzle and green eyes.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Look
That's
into its soul.
That's...
Just keep looking at it, Keith. I wanted to zoom in further. I want it to zoom all the way in on it. Someone
Just
make a
slow
highlight of
zoom
that.
all
Just
the way
slow
in on
zoom.
him.
Cut back and forth to my eyes and its eyes, like the Ferris Bueller Cameron painting.
I get the joke, but it's terrifying. Why is there a John Blacksad fish? He has a fish Sona.
Luckily or not, files N through R included no one that I could somehow connect to the case.
I would say that's unluckily, in that you're trying to solve a case. It would be lucky if you made progress, Mr. Blacksad.
It's extremely hard to figure out where I need to point the flashlight to get the prompts to come up. All right, Joe R. done. Well, Joe is done, technically. As in he's dead, Keith. Did you get the joke?
Dunn's integrity was legendary.
No.
Even in O'Leary's shady reports, just like Yale had said. Dunn had kicked one of O'Leary's men out of the gym when he found him snooping around. Cassidy's report was possibly the longest among all of O'Leary's files. Apparently, their rivalry went way back. So much so that they spied on each other in the most unthinkable ways. At least I was able to confirm what Yale had told me. Cassidy had threatened Dunn after he refused to join the managers' union. The report on Yale's father was the shortest of all, since only his name was left. Why? A Crossler? The good news is, I don't need lockpicks to open it. The bad news, I didn't bring explosives.
Was I supposed to? Is that a reference to the comics at some point? I can't remember.
I'm drawing a blank on that one. I still haven't quite got around to.
$200 in his safe. O'Leary had about $20,000 in a drawer.
Would that have been?
I reread the stuff before this, but not the stuff after this yet.
Even Dunn had a gun in his office. O'Leary couldn't possibly be the exception.
Dude,
For
take
when
the
he's
gun.
done with your bullshit.
I pulled open the journal. I meant to pull open deductions, but I don't think I have any more to make. Yeah, I don't have anything I can put together right now.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Based on that, I would deduct you haven't found all the clues.
Dude, shut up, Keith. Stop backseat gaming.
Wow. I'm just saving you from the comment section in the future, obviously.
You're
Get down,
just
Mr.
as
President.
bad as they are.
No.
In fact, you're worse.
Because you can't mute me.
There we go. All right, time to figure out. How
am I supposed to believe that this is a rich man's painting gallery when none of them are Saturn devouring his son?
It's true. It's the most easily accessible painting for rich men to have in their office.
Helen Moore's file was, by far, one of the juiciest. She had been just a run-of-the-mill tennis player until O'Leary launched her career by rigging enough games to help her climb the ranking. However, O'Leary hadn't fixed any of her games in over a year. In spite of that, she remained undefeated. Be as it may, it was clear that O'Leary had enough information to ruin her career.
Maybe she could have done it all along.
Strange as it may seem, the reports revealed that O'Leary had hired Jake as a bodyguard precisely because he was absolutely clean. Apparently, he liked to surround himself with honest people when he mingled with the high society.
Interesting. So I guess Jake isn't so bad after all. He just busts our balls for no reason at all.
He's just immediately awful in the comic. Like, just first time speaking, immediately bad.
I'd say O'Leary has threatened Stone with ruining Moore's career.
What is this lighting? Why didn't it light up his face?
You don't need to see things in a visual medium.
Do not answer that.
Someone was coming.
Are we or are we not exemplary workers, Jimmy?
Think fast.
All right, can we do it? No, what? Why does it say I didn't? What? What was being communicated? Oh my god.
Every time a QTE starts, I just take it for granted that you're gonna die.
I just don't know what I was supposed to choose. You had two options. You choose right, you just die. They both communicate the same idea. What is going on?
I like that he doesn't even hold you at gunpoint or anything.
Here it is, middle of the night. And we're working extra hours. Hey, Jimmy, what do you think about that?
I think he's scared stiff, Desmond.
Why's that, Jimmy? We're giving you the red carpet treatment. We even let you in the boss's office.
You're one lucky fellow.
You can't say I don't treat you well, Jimmy.
This is where it turns into a Dangpa comic.
Is that a Dalmatian?
Yeah.
Speak, you moron.
Some kind of dog.
Yeah, very well. Why are you...
Shh. Oh my
God. How long have you worked for me, Jimmy?
3 months. 3 months.
Oh, yeah. I hired you right after your cousin Martin died.
The long nose.
I need your opinion. How would you punish someone for ruining an innocent man's life with a hit and run, Jimmy?
I don't know.
Then tell me, what about you, Wilson? What would you do?
No, please. I didn't do anything. I swear.
He was a good guy. Of course, you already knew that. You knew him better than me, right?
He was my cousin.
That's why I hired you, Jimmy. You see, Martin was a dear friend. And his widow said you were a nice kid. That you do a good job. And you needed the money.
This guy, I just need to point out that everyone in this scene is chewing the scenery so hard.
Oh yeah, no, like this guy's he's like whimpering is so much, and like the coyote has all of the like this coyote voice actor sounds like he definitely has played the Joker before somewhere.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's in a he's definitely been in a community theater version of a Batman story, like insane.
Yeah. And then the Dalmatian definitely has that just keep whimpering, just keep making noises energy as like every time Weekly shows up, and Weekly just won't stop making weird noises for the entire scene. Like for some reason Weekly's always like that.
He's just really, this is his chance to get a big break, so he's just putting 110% in.
And I have a soft spot for those in need.
Please.
But, you know what? I talked to her just yesterday. She told us you did some naughty things to her with that gun, Jimmy.
No.
That's no way to treat a widow, is it?
She's lying. Why would I do that?
What about the kid? Are you so sure you know how long a kid can hold his breath? With his little head inside a toilet bowl?
Son of a bitch.
I didn't want to.
Wow, it's escalating to risk your life.
Selfishly, I was glad I hadn't risked my life to save Jimmy.
Oh, that might be bad when
Maybe
he
not even
narrates
someone
it.
like him deserves to die. But one could also argue that I didn't deserve to die for someone like him.
Oh, that's not good. That's the narration means it's
Who's your
bad.
boss? Give me a name!
Cassidy, it was his idea. He said you'd hired me if I'd managed to scare the widow, and I just...
All right. Let's just calm down now. It's gonna be okay.
But we got actually useful information from this.
How are you
Two
hiding?
sacred principles that rule my life.
There's someone in
first
every
principle
direction right now.
Is the love for my family.
I mean, we're outside the room.
I do
Are we?
anything
Yeah.
to protect them. The second principle, I never put my future in the hands of fate. I always play it nice and safe.
See? That's
I would
useful.
even add a third principle, or better yet, a rule. If anything threatens either of these two crucial principles, I take matters into my own hands. You see where this is going? For the first time, I got someone killed. Even though all I really did was rat him out.
No, I just...
Stop interrupting me, Jimmy! It's not polite! You're all the same. So rude. You know what? Let's leave it at that. You're going to give a message to that disgusting walrus Cassidy, aren't you?
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say. Yeah, sure.
Good boy.
This is Skeksis acting.
Oh yeah, completely.
What's the message?
Oh, Jimmy. You still don't get it, do you? You are the message.
Oop.
Come on.
That was a lot of
Wrap
sounds
him
for a
up.
dead person.
It was, yes.
Make sure Cassidy gets the message for breakfast, will you? I hope he chokes on it.
Got it.
Improv. That's not in the script.
I didn't think he'd shoot him, honestly, because he's in his own office.
Little fishy. Once again, you didn't get to hear the end of my story.
This is so risky.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I lost the sense of space during the hiding, I guess. I thought you were hiding under that desk. I'm like, okay, they're in every direction. How are you hiding? I honestly figured they wouldn't shoot him because I feel like they want to get information out of him, and killing him in your own office seems just incredibly counterproductive.
Yeah. But now we can prosecute him.
It's like Gus Fring killing somebody at the chicken place, as opposed to, you know, what actually happens, which is he always gets driven out to like, oh, it's fucking construction yard somewhere and shot.
What? Just where do you think you're going, putty cat?
Because the Looney Tunes still, Jesus Christ.
2 sacred principles rule my life. The first is the love I feel for my family.
Is he just gonna replay this scene? I rang the doorbell to make it look like I was here to ask a question.
The second, never leave destiny in the hands of fate. I always play it nice and safe. And I'd even add a third principle, or better yet, a rule.
He really gives the same speech every time,
If anything threatens either of these 2 principles, I take matters into my own hands. The first time that someone died because of me, even though all I did was rat him out, well, that guy ended up in the Hudson River, right off Pier 27. He's got to be even wetter than that fish by now. You should have seen his
Very
face.
funny, sir.
It's interesting what comes to
Impeccable.
mind when you think you're about to die. Suddenly, all I could think about was how much I wanted a fish.
I'm trying to understand.
It's doing it! You predicted
By
this!
then, I was adamant about buying a fish. But first,
Why did it slow zoom
Whether
on the
it's
Blacksad
me who pulls the
fish?
trigger or not, I have 0 regrets. What's more, I sort of enjoy it.
The thing that's confusing to me about this is that we literally just came to visit and we're an associate of this guy. So why is he attacking us? It doesn't. We were literally supposed to talk to him.
his pupils
Even when
are
we did
dilated,
get shot.
and there's a slight grin on his face. The bastard is enjoying himself.
It's also interesting how when we had a conversation with him in the car like 25 minutes ago, he was like, it wasn't 25 minutes ago, it was earlier today. He was like, hey, like, I never do dirty work. I'm a
The guy
completely
never hesitates to
normal,
pull the
above
trigger.
board guy.
Even if I hadn't seen what he did
Because
to
he's a
Jimmy,
liar.
I'd know he's not bluffing.
Yes, but what I'm saying is he literally made a truce with us because we're a detective and he wants something from us. But the second we go to presumably, as far as they know, give him information, he's like, I'm actually going to tell you I'm a murderer and kill you. It's like, why?
When a mob boss declares his love of family, it can only mean that A, he won't hesitate to ruin yours, and B, he's cheating on his wife.
For me, it's just like when you got shot immediately, I was like, I don't know if they would have wanted you him to shoot you, because like his boss is right there, and I don't think he wants
In case anyone
Blacksad
had
dead in
any
his
doubts
office.
about who's the boss
Yeah.
around here, I'll put my dirty feet on his luxurious table to prove that all of this is mine. I knew I had it in me to get out of that place alive.
All right, let's see. Oh, you know what? Nope. All right, let's see.
No. O'Leary's wife is having an affair with Colbert? Should I serve this to O'Leary on a silver platter? Or threaten Colbert so he'll get me out of this mess?
And, well, that's it, I think. You know, Blacksad, I never made it this far. Congratulations, you're going in style.
I didn't want to interrupt you because I respect you and your word. Colbert told me to come here.
What? Me? No way. You did what? Colbert? When?
Yeah, remember? At that bar on 33rd and Main Street. Don't you remember that cocky drunk guy?
No.
He kept bragging about how he was banging another guy's wife.
Oh? Oh, yeah. Weird times, huh?
Yeah, and you congratulated me for finding Yale and saving your life.
Several times.
Then you assured me that O'Leary would thank me.
Well, I didn't put it that way, but yeah.
And then you told me to come here to ask the boss himself.
Yeah. I think you deserve it. Right, Desmond? Oh, Blacksad. Thank you.
What?
And sorry for jumping to conclusions.
What?
First, you get a random beating from my men. And here we are. When you shared what you'd found in Yale's apartment, well, it made me sort of want to trust you. But as you well know, you can't trust anyone in this world. Take it. It's only fair.
I want to bet it all on the fight, on Sonia Dunn's behalf.
Oh, what a romantic you are. We listen, if you call it listening, to the sentimental romance.
Your eyes act like the moon.
Ah, a cultured man. Anyway, go ahead. Place your bet.
What do you think?
I bet
Losing
it all
my
on
mind.
Yale.
Oh, Blacksad. Aren't these odd hours to pay me a visit? Your message was important, but certainly not urgent. It could have waited until tomorrow, don't you think?
We cats and wolves hunt at night.
We're so smooth, Keith. We walked right out of there.
I don't know what to even do with the whiplash of that scene.
Oh no, me neither. That was insane.
I
I
cannot.
wish I was a noir fiction writer. At this very moment, I could write a couple of pointed, ironic remarks for the narrator to recount what I just lived through. The dark, crooked alleys of New York reminded me of the state of my own soul.
I wanted.
That was
I was actually
rough.
thinking about betting it on Stone because I think that we can convince Yale to throw the fight so that he survives and doesn't die. But in my haste, I just needed to pick an option. So I just picked Yale because I was like, I don't know, maybe we'll get a storybook ending. I'm not sure.
I just feel like I'm losing my mind from how much whiplash there was in that scene of just like, we're going to kill you, and you're like, no, I was here to talk to you. Oh, my bad. And like, what? You rang the doorbell.
Well, I mean, it's just one of those things where it's like immediately we rang the doorbell specifically to make it look like we were here to talk to him. We get kidnapped and brought in, and he drops all pretense of being a normal person when the last time we spoke to him, he was like, no,
Yeah.
Blacksad, I'm totally above board.
Why did
he
the
literally
rhino? Why was the rhino weirdly communicative and cooperative with you when he specifically hates you? He has no reason to work with you, and he's the specific guy who wants you dead for outing him to his wife.
Yeah.
So like, why is he corroborating anything you say? And what? Lucy?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. All I know is that the game let it happen. And then we walked off with a cool one-liner. Can't you see?
The streets
we're
of
cool.
Manhattan were as dark as my soul.
No. Fall loomed over me with the... Fall struck me with the full force of my long-lost youth.
This is not how Blacksad's written.
Nah, not that. Fall descended over me with the full weight
Damn.
of a guilty conscience.
The bird?
It's an anteater.
Anteater. Oh, second guy. Like a Beastars alley fight. Lego Sheet versus that striped hyena. horse?
That's what it. Maybe a horse or a donkey and an anteater.
What were you
think that's a
thinking?
dog.
He wants him alive.
Oh, maybe it is a horse. Quick, detect what kind of horse it is. Is it a Clydesdale? Is it a Mustang? Racially profiling for later. He has horse written on his jacket.
I felt fall seep through my bones like the pain of a good beating. Mediocre, but appropriate.
What?
Oh, good. We can deduct some new clues. Good for us.
He gets his ass beat a lot.
Yeah, 4 times now. I got an achievement for it.
He does get his ass beat
Against
like
all
once
odds,
per
next morning,
chapter,
I got
but
up
damn.
bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. And I had my kind, unknown assailants to thank. The beating had taken its toll, but for the first time in months, I had slept like a baby.
He just needs a dom.
Oh, come on, Helen, focus! All right, take 5. We'll work on that double backhand later.
Just awkwardly walks up to a tennis match. Her opponent just doesn't seem to know notice he's there.
Mr. Blackmore.
It's clearly not what it said.
FBI?
What?
I don't know what the source of Blackmore is, but the NSFW fanzine is called that, so it must be a reference.
Maybe that is what his fake ID says.
Yeah, maybe his fake ID says Blackmore.
What every blue-blooded American should do. Ride the wave of success, on a global scale if possible.
Yeah, sure. We have to beat those commies on every battlefield, be it in Korea, a clay court, or Wimbledon. But that's not what you mean, right?
Maybe if we could speak in private?
Alec!
Coming!
What species do you think?
You've got 4 minutes, Mr. Blackmore, so... make them count.
I'm wondering if he even shows up on camera. What was he looking at? That was a look.
O'Leary or rigged games?
Or
Or the fake relationship
shows that
with
you
Stone.
know?
Yeah.
We're aware of at least 6 rigged games during your first year as a professional player.
And?
You won all of them.
Are you trying to offend me? I give my all on the court. I can't be held accountable if my rivals don't do the same. Go interrogate them.
We know about you and Desmond O'Leary.
Wow. The FBI sure knows what it's doing. So, out of the 100 million Americans who know about that, who did you extort to get such highly confidential information?
The thing is, well...
You see, I'd love to wipe out that part of my past, but whatever.
Do you have any regrets?
Ads pay more than trophies. Can you believe it? Being associated with such a shady character could only damage my reputation. Trust me, never get involved with a married man. Anyway, at least now I know why you mentioned the rigged games. I can't blame you, Mr. Blackmore. I understand why I seem suspect.
They say you're currently involved with Al Stone, the boxer. Is that correct?
Wow, your sagacity never ceases to amaze me.
Don't beat around the bush. We know why you're with him.
Oh, so you like his biceps too?
Desmond O'Leary asked you to seduce Stone. Why?
What? No, I met Al by chance at a party. A party hosted by Desmond O'Leary. No, that can't be. No one is that shrewd. Not even him. Damn, I hate that bastard. Anyway, now I get why you brought up the rigged games and your obsession with O'Leary. What do you really have against him? And don't say illegal
Keep saying
gambling.
that.
Oh, fuck.
Illegal gambling.
Oh.
I see you don't want to tell me.
I thought it was going to say
Cool.
contraband. That was the one we had left.
America can't afford to let anyone shake its foundations like that. And America's sweetheart can't afford it either. Help us out. Talk to us.
And why should I, Mr. Blackmore? What do I stand to gain or lose?
The FBI always returns a favor.
Oh yeah?
Doubt that.
Are they gonna rig my games? This is actually quite simple.
Gave up on the idea of pretending to not be corrupted really quickly.
Yes, extremely so.
One lucky gal.
You have a light, sir?
The pearly white teeth of someone who barely smokes. Am I making her nervous?
There's something disturbing about her mouth.
It's because they keep giving them
I'm
human
almost out of
teeth.
fluid.
Why does every dog have human teeth in this universe, but only in this
Wanna know
game,
my
not
trick?
the actual comics?
Go down to start, then up with it, and then down again.
Is there a QTE
Will I get
here?
to smoke today?
Um,
Don't worry, I'm not making
What?
any assumptions about your masculinity.
I guess this is interactive.
Thanks. I don't know what you want me to say. You're trying to frame O'Leary, perhaps rightfully so, but I think you're barking up the wrong tree. Believe me, if I had the slightest...
Come on, Helen. Time to work on your backhand. Let's go.
What species is she?
Do you smoke?
I don't know.
It's really
nice meeting
hard.
you, Mr. Blackmore.
I got an
the
achievement
achievements-
for this that said
Yeah, the
charm.
achievement's called Americans
bring my water?
Pussycat, so I guess she's a cat.
Yeah. I'm more confused because it seems like that went really poorly, but then I got an achievement for charming her?
Apparently. Where she's mocks you for being bad at lighters.
America's sweetheart gave you her cigarette? Dear God, she has the hots for you. I can't believe you said good old weekly
That
to
made me
investigate
laugh.
that stupid walrus
What?
while you were hanging out with
Fuck.
Helen Moore herself. So, what do you
What?
say, you and me, we change places next time, huh?
Your turn. Now tell me, what did you find out?
Ah, you're gonna love this. You ready? I've got news, but I happen to also have a
Blacksad.
Thank you so much, Mr. Blacksad.
Huh? Oh, Mrs. Colbert.
When you told me about my husband, I kicked him out. But this morning he came back with a bouquet of roses and asked me to forgive him. He said he had some kind of big scare yesterday and that he hasn't stopped thinking about me since. He wants to take me to Niagara Falls on a second honeymoon.
And pushed you off.
The roses in his face, and I told him to shove Niagara Falls up his ass. You think I could forget what he's done just like that?
I don't want to get into anybody's business here, but what if your husband really is sorry?
Are you telling me to give him a second chance? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, yeah. No, actually, I'd rather not say anything.
All right, but I'm gonna hold you accountable. If that
What?
two-timing rhino betrays me, I'll scratch his eyes out and I'll smash his head in. And yours, too.
I just said I'd rather not say anything. Hold me accountable for your own choices. Fuck you.
But what just happened? Is there anything you didn't tell me?
Maybe. But now it's your turn. Tell me about Cassidy. Come on, spit it out.
I didn't find anything suggesting that Cassidy had anything to do with Dunn's murder, but...
That's quite the tale.
But I know Cassidy will be playing poker tonight with one Howard M. Farnham II, a Texas tycoon looking to get his claws on the boxing business. I also know that he and Cassidy have never met in person, and that Farnham, who's staying at the Ballard Hotel, hasn't left his room. Apparently, he spent the night with 3 bottles of bourbon. So, here's my incredible plan. I'll go to the hotel.
Extreme close-up.
I'd knock him out, and then take his place in the poker game. That way, I'll get
Why did you
Cassidy
have those on
talking.
hand?
What do you think? Incredible, right?
Didn't we agree that you would handle Helen more while I dealt with Cassidy next time? No?
I think we should let Weekly do it. I think he'd be great. He palmed those cards.
How does he physically operate on cartoon logic like this?
I guess weasels have access to outer space too.
He's freaking me out, man. His performance, his weird tracking shot close up, his magic cards that he had, like, he's generally just off-putting. He's freaking me out. I need to just wipe. When it comes to my like headcanon memory of this franchise, I need to wipe out specifically this version of Weekly. I can't store this in my mind. I can't keep this in my brain.
If only we had Scratch and Sniff.
Are you a lion?
Good afternoon, Mr. Farnham.
What's going on?
Allow me to introduce myself. Room service. I've brought the bottles you ordered.
I didn't order me no drinks, and you're not wearing the hotel uniform. Move on, you drunk.
This is a game over?
What? It fades to grayscale and goes slow-mo like you fucking died in GTA.
This is it. This is it for us. We just
Wasted.
died.
This is a surreal video game. I'm losing my entire mind. I can't.
Good afternoon, Mr. Farnham.
What's going on?
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm John Blackmore, director of the Ballard Hotel. We'd like to make our distinguished guests feel welcome. Please accept this small token of our appreciation.
Oh, sure. I was fixing to leave, but I guess them monuments ain't going anywhere. Well, come on in then.
Yeah, the way he laughed.
And his trust was another story. But I always have an ace up my sleeve.
Blackmore, you okay, partner?
The best way to earn someone's trust is to make them believe they've earned yours. And sometimes, the best way to fake it
You are
is to
staring
tell
right
the
at
truth.
it.
I don't know where to begin. They
Can you
beat
stop
me up
pondering
once.
his balls?
What's to say they won't do it again?
Dang, you're a hotel director, for Christ's sake. Can't you pull some strings?
Yeah, I guess.
Well then, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Be thankful you ain't in Texas. Sure enough, you'd have yourself a hole in the head, boy. I'll pray to our Lord Jesus so those bastards...
Furry
What species was
Jesus.
Jesus? Furry Jesus.
get what they deserve and you get your honor back. Now, did you know nothing heals a wound like booze?
One of the tricks of this trade is to be wary of the biases we all have. They cloud our judgment and blur the person in front of us, painting them with the shades of our preconceived notions of who they should be. But every once in a while, you run into someone so locked in personality that they can only be regarded as a stereotype. Farnham was a disgrace, not only to himself, but to Texas and the entire human race.
Excuse me? The entire human race?
Human race.
What?
They wrote and voiced a line that said human race.
Excuse me?
In the furry universe.
is this? I mean, well, because it's hard because on some cases, I mean, literally cases, as in things John Blacksad works, he explicitly solves some cases by being like, this person is a coyote, this person is a moose, this person is a rhino. Like animal traits are a feature in this universe. They are an actual thing that differentiates people. So this isn't an odd taxi situation.
Yeah,
but then
no, we're
he
not
said
implying
human
that everyone's
race.
secretly human.
Oop, I did not mean to press that.
Just click load or something? Oh.
Yeah.
To think I had to impersonate him. I wish I was like you. You seem so content, so free of burdens.
Stop right there, partner. You think this old dog don't have ticks? Let me tell you
Giving
something
human
about
teeth.
my first wife.
Oh.
Once I had gained Farnham's trust,
Imagine just spraying
the hard part
whiskey
was
all over the
deciding what I
floor
needed
like
to know
that.
to become him, and not get myself killed.
I can't get over the creepy dentures everyone's wearing. The
Does
hyena
the bird
boxer
have
on
human
the
teeth?
wall. Oh god.
What can I do for you, sir?
You ever wonder if we're just
Farnham
going
was one
after
hell
women
of a
because we're
drinker.
supposed to?
I had to get the information out of him before he drank himself unconscious. Otherwise, I'd have to find that information myself.
What?
What?
What is
Wait,
what is going
what?
on?
What? Wait, what was? Wait, what? What was this scene? What? What? Where are we? Wait, why did it cut to that other thing and then back to here?
Yes, I
Was
got
this
a
Advent-
Vietnamese shave last time. No, please,
Oh.
come in. Of course, I remember you. Take a seat.
You need to impersonate him in your thought palace or something?
Yeah, we had to go back into the mind palace.
Yeah.
What if there was
and,
a card in the mind palace?
You had to revisit your memories of him, I guess, under a time limit or something.
The memory that we did not see before, when they could have just had us know that from the past.
And gather it. Yeah, they could have had us gather information and then try to use it here. Now we have to go back and gather information under a time limit, even though there wasn't.
I'm sure you'll understand we can't be too careful. Our host has many enemies, and someone has to keep them at bay.
So what's your beacon
Sure.
made of if it bends like that?
get it. I'm glad to hear that. Now, please answer my question. How much does it cost to get yourself a clean Vietnamese shave?
Man, sure enough, booze put the nail on the coffin of my first marriage. You know, the wife that caught me cheating with the maid. My second marriage, too. You know what I did to her daddy? Same old with several mistresses. So I decided to stick to my guns and only deal with hookers. Even if I did end up marrying some.
I feel you, Mr. Farnham. So I'm going to be honest with you.
What?
I spent all my savings on poker. And if I had any money left, I'd spend that too.
Poker's not the trouble. It's the play with no bills in your pocket that's the trouble.
Oh, trust me. I had plenty of bills.
Come on now. You ain't got a pot to piss in, son. I just paid 10 years worth of your salary fixing to play me some poker, and that's no more than petty cash to me.
Petty cash, to be honest. I asked you how much.
Of course they gave me my receipts. What do you think I am, boy? Wait, I'll show you. I got it somewhere.
His teeth are phasing through his face randomly.
He's bad at remembering things.
I just put it over. I think he's.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's what drinking's like. Just does
Yeah,
that.
turn him on his side so he doesn't puke and die.
Blacksad, can you remember on topic? Like, where the fuck is your memory going? You just like, I just imagine this other bullshit.
Why didn't you just say you had the receipt in your pocket? I'm almost certain, but tell me, who told you to come to this barber shop?
I just saw a bug face at the corner of the wall.
Let me tell you a little secret about my first wife.
There were
boy.
bugs, yeah. They're climbing on the wall.
When I met that woman, she had no manners, no money, no...
Blacksad, what's up with your memory? These flashbacks are so off topic. It's not what flashbacks are for.
My God, if it ain't the hero of the day.
What? Look.
It's not going to be easy to sound Texan, but I'll give it my best shot.
Don't waste time, Blacksad.
What does that have to do with anything?
This will surely imbue me with the Texan spirit.
That's not the topic. Who sent you? I mean, who told you to get here? That's the question, Blacksad. Not
I
why you're
probably don't need
currently
to
wearing a
imitate
bow
his
tie.
gestures during the game, but it certainly wouldn't hurt to try.
I'll be damned.
Nothing says Texan like a cowboy hat.
This might be a setup and payoff if this scene played first, but you're already dressed like that.
This bra only came here for business.
Anyway, Kenny, thanks for fixing the game with Cassidy. God bless you, brother.
What is going on? You've lost the thread completely.
Craziest goddamn Texan in New York.
The coolest shot
My
effect
good
is
old friend
fucked.
Kenny. Craziest goddamn Texan in New York.
You know how many Kennys there are in New York? Kenny who?
So besides
my God.
when and where the game will be, the password, and the money Farnham dished out, what else do I need?
I see that they had an idea here, but the execution is bizarre.
They're
Not even
really
a
drawing
Bible.
it out.
At least it's comforting to know that when Farnham drinks too much, his female companions have less of a hard time.
Is that to
Hell
say
no.
he
The SJW
struggles to
took
get it up?
Gideon's Bibles away. I'm being tricked into forgetting that my religion exists.
Ding Dong? Interesting name for a town.
I'm gonna get murdered. I'm gonna get killed.
Ding Dong? Interesting name for a town.
Kenny. Hey, do you think you can't be friends with someone and not know their last name?
Let me think. No.
That was sudden. You guys, we just gotta
Blacksad
find
My good old
Blacksad
friend
really just
Kenny.
walked in with no plan.
just no plan at all, except
Crazy
trying to
goddamn
hastily remember
Texan in
something
New
in the
York.
moment that he
You know how
presumably
many Kennys
got
there are
before.
in New York? Kenny who?
Like, he
So
presumably
besides
has this
when and where the
information
game will
if
be,
he is going
the
into
password,
flashbacks to
Yeah.
get
the
it.
money Farnham dished out, what else do I need?
Like, if you pilot these flashbacks incorrectly, he becomes someone who just went in with no plan for some reason.
Big shoes.
Big
You know what-
shoes.
you know what they
What do
say?
about
Kenny
big
Farnham's address
shoes?
book. Kenny Eeks, residing at
Cornell Plaza, Manhattan. Stunning penthouse.
I'm not surprised. Mr. Eeks has excellent taste. Do you happen to know what he asked for the last time he was here?
How is this a password?
A very long secret conversation.
No one would know this reasonably. Wait, what the fuck? Why did I open?
Open them all again.
It took even longer this time.
Not even a Bible.
Quick, search the ice tongs. They'll have the secret. Bill Canary.
I knew that there was one in the fucking memory.
All alone in the moonlight.
Don't tell me, Billy Bob. This here is my new friend Father. Am I right?
That's what I thought a walrus would sound like.
Sure enough, your barber was fixing to give me a shave.
You can get a good shave at another time. Billy Bob is always at our beck and call.
Of course.
Hey, come on. Let's get in there before they finish all the bourbon without us.
I haven't frisked him yet, sir.
I don't think that'll be necessary. Mr. Farnham here, he's an honest Texan, and I'm sure he'll hand over his weapon if we ask him to. Right?
He's an honest Texan. I don't know what he looks like.
Absolutely is armed.
This whole plan revolves around nobody knowing that he's a moose?
I guess
With
so. They've never met in person.
Giant moose feet? Moosive feet? I guess he packed spare shoes to his hotel?
I hate the controls.
Oh, they look wild. Quick, skin his face off and then wear it as a mask.
Interesting name for a town.
It'll transform the future.
Oh my god. I'm not armed. Where would my arms be? I don't have none.
Are you going to hand over the gun or not?
You know what? I'm starting to think that you're not trustworthy.
What does the flashback have to do with handing over your gun?
But the bad thing is, it'll be just 3 of us playing tonight. Billy Bob?
Wow. He really doesn't fight back at all. He just lets it happen. What does the memory have to do with you handing over the gun you have if you have one? I don't understand.
Yeah, I need to get the gun so that I get it on me.
Don't tell me, Billy Bob.
So that I can do
this
it, I
here
guess.
Is my new friend Father. Am I right?
Like they don't trust you if you just don't have a gun? Like
I guess not.
Sure enough, your barber was fixing to give me a shave.
You can get a good shave at another time. Billy Bob is always at our beck and call.
Of course.
Hey, come on. Let's get in there before they finish all the bourbon without us.
I haven't frisked him yet, sir.
I don't think that'll be necessary. Mr. Farnham here, he's an honest Texan, and I'm sure he'll hand over his weapon if we ask him to. Right?
Let's try to do this. Try to get it as quickly as possible.
Where is it? Is it on his body?
I can't interact with him
inspect
anymore.
him, right?
Nope.
What?
They smell like a party.
What? Just find his dirty laundry. Like, these smell like a party.
All right. Is there anywhere in the room that we can see from right here that might be an actual thing? Maybe in the closet. Is there anything that I didn't notice in the closet? There is another closet. No, but that's the wrong one.
It flickered between spots. Fuck
It's
you.
so irritating.
The way that the prompt could just skip around. There's more! There's so many trading cards. Oh.
Here we go.
No matter how superficial someone may seem, there's always a way to win their heart.
What? Guns?
It'll be my pleasure.
All right, we got it.
Ian's so happy he won.
Welcome, gentlemen. Chips are at the table and guns are in the safe. Now, we got a lovely night of poker ahead of us, full of smoking and bourbon. So let's get started. Take a seat, Mr. Farnham. Let me introduce you. To my right, wearing gray boxers and weighing in at 140 pounds, the owner of Pink Vice, the largest meat market in all of Manhattan.
In other words, a real son of a bitch. No offense to the women he exploits.
Our reigning champion, Oswald Quince.
A title I aim to keep, provided our new contender here doesn't interfere.
You're dealing with the worst player in Texas.
Y'all are dealing with the worst player in Texas.
You're just trying to make me overconfident, aren't you?
The truth is that our friend Farnham owns the largest and, I dare say, most entertaining establishment in Texas.
Really? So we're colleagues then?
Yeah, you wish, Quince. He owns a casino.
Damn.
And it's not even in Austin or Dallas. It's actually in a little town called, what was it? Darn it, I looked it up the other day. Had a funny ring to it. I hate it when this happens.
I thought they moved all Texan casinos to Vegas, where gambling is legal.
I've never seen darn it spelled that way. Like garnet.
Bingo.
Yeah, we knew this one.
Yep.
Ding dong! That's it.
Who'd ever think of a name like that?
Well, casino or no casino, let's just hope he doesn't keep as many aces up his sleeve as the late Ventimiglia, huh?
Amen.
Oh, hey.
To my left, wearing brown boxers and weighing in at 396 pounds.
Frank, show some respect, huh?
The hospitality tycoon, Polly.
Tycoon? I just own a small bar with pool tables. Clients drink close to nothing and play even less, but certain business transactions just couldn't happen anywhere else.
Damn it,
That
Polly.
Chad
Why do I
chin.
know your last name?
Because they took it away from me. You have no idea how good my ex-wife's lawyer is.
Women, they
Oh
even
my
take
God.
our damn names.
Women, am I
Wife
right?
jokes. 90s wife jokes.
You're too much, Polly.
When you're done sightseeing, why don't you drop by La Iguana for a game of pool? And I'll buy you a drink. But I have to warn you, my clientele isn't crazy about furry fellas such as yourself.
Actually, furries buy a lot of drinks.
Sorry, partner. I can't stand pool.
Well, then
I
just
love
come
pool.
down to drink and drink some more.
Well, looks like Farnham won't be venturing into the pool hall business anytime soon. This guy here wants to start a
La
boxing
Iguana.
association in Texas. And guess who he's turning to for advice?
To be honest, several things got me worried, so I'd be much obliged for any counseling.
So, what worries you?
I just wasn't emotionally ready for this voice to come out of Blacksad's face.
Yeah.
Those there athletes hooking up with each other, like Al Stone and Helen Moore.
I see you subscribe to What's News. Yeah, my star boxer, the reigning champion. He's having an affair with America's sweetheart. Hey, I got nothing against those two idiots falling in love. Don't get me wrong, but it's taking a toll on his performance. I don't think he'll lose against Yale, but I'm starting to worry a bit. Billy Bob, bring out the bourbon. We're drying up here. I'll deal with a fresh deck, of course. We respect traditions in this establishment.
Poker is as boring as it is simple. All you need to do is read people's faces. And even the worst detective has that trick up his sleeve. The real issue is knowing what to play for when there's much more than just money at stake.
Damn it! What again?
How many games have you won, Farnham?
The worst player in Texas, huh? Hey, Quince, you better start unbuckling that championship belt.
Was he down to his shirt
This
before?
ain't over yet. No, he just took off his jacket,
my words.
I think.
Farnham will
Is
be
it a-
calling his wife before the night is over.
They're playing strip poker.
Oh, hey. By the way, did you guys hear about Kenny's wife? Pretty tragic, huh?
What happened?
Oh, plain bad luck. Hey, but Farnham, I'm sure you know more about it than I do.
Stressful
Anyway, Kenny.
moments.
Thanks for fixing the game with Cassidy. God bless you, brother. Craziest goddamn Texan in New York. And the poor fella's already got enough on his hands now that his wife. Women just gotta have their vices. Well, she's in a rehab clinic.
He's an
now,
addict.
hooked on tranquilizers.
Apparently.
Bear tranquilizers.
That's it, tranquilize. Don't tell me women don't have their vices, too. Bring out the bourbon, Billy Bob. Come on. Give me the bourbon.
Maybe I spoke too soon when I said that poker is easy for a good detective.
Give it!
Let's just say it's relatively simple. There's always someone ready to surprise you, relatively speaking.
Well, I'll be damned. I don't believe this.
What happened, Farnham?
Beginner's luck doesn't last forever, and that's when the real champ comes in. I hope you're ready to lose it all, my friend.
Poor Farnham. Came looking to make big bucks in the city with his boxing, and he's gonna lose it all with poker.
I hope your counseling will make up for it.
Yeah, so how can I be of help?
Just holding a shotgun back there.
Rebel coaches like Joe Dunn.
Oh, I see you done your homework. That bastard wouldn't accept the most basic rules. For example, banning boxers from official competitions when the managers don't belong to my association. Hey, don't get me wrong, I'm sorry for his death. But if they ever find the murderer, I'd be glad to pay his lawyer fees.
Homicidal boxers like Bobby Yale.
Ha! That's some piece of news, huh? Hey, I don't know if he did it, but the real problem is that the fight against my champ Stone might not even frickin' happen. The good news is that I've almost convinced the governor to let him out of prison on the day of the fight. Under police escort, that is. I bet you the audience gets a kick out of that. Come on, let's steal another hand before Quince accuses us of trying to break his winning streak.
Ain't gonna happen. Gentlemen, I suggest you never tell your sons about this game, unless you want to lose their respect.
Wait, you mean our sons actually respect us?
I hear you. There's no way to set boys straight these days. They don't even respond to a good old beating.
Wow.
What is this?
I dare say Texan boys do respond to a good beating.
Hey, careful, Quince. You're talking to a pro. So, Kenny told me you had quite a house full.
How many kids you got in that house full of yours?
What? Oh, okay.
Okay,
That
got there
sucks. The little
eventually.
option started ticking before I could choose anything.
Yeah.
That son of a bitch was about to choke on his own vomit. Although the communist in me reveled in the sight of a millionaire choking on his own vomit.
You can choose to let him die?
I couldn't just stand there and watch him die.
What?
Wait, what?
Unfortunately, I didn't break a sweat trying to save him.
What? No, what? I was pushing the button! What?
He's dead!
What?
Wow.
What is happening? What?
Wow, calm down, Walter White.
In that house full of yours?
This is
Oh
the
my
most
God.
meandering, unfocused scene I've seen in an eternity.
What is happening?
What's even being conveyed by most of this scene?
Choke on his own vomit. Although the communist in me reveled
I
in
literally
the
was
sight of
pushing the
alien
button.
choking on his own vomit.
Even the narration's like, as a communist, I'd love to watch this man die, because I'm such a commie.
No, deserving or not.
That's what us commies do. We like to watch someone slowly suffocate in their sleep.
What is happening?
Like
oh
communists
my
do.
God.
About to smell really bad in this room.
Six, well, that's something. I don't know how you deal with all of them.
All boys? Does it have to be now?
Oh, never let Quince near one of your daughters.
Come on, Folly. Children are sacred. I won't lay a
Cassidy.
finger on them until they're 12. After that, well...
I don't like that phrasing at all. What a creepy way to say that.
Can only be met by a young girl.
Oh no. Oh, he is saying that. With my superior cat senses, I might be able to detect this guy's a pedophile.
There goes your winning streak, you sick bastard.
Sooner or later, the police are gonna bust your ass. Quince.
What the hell are you talking about?
I bet you're as bad at hiding those poor girls as you are at keeping that ace up your sleeve.
What? You lying piece of shit.
Quince.
Don't believe a word he's saying, Frank.
Clipping.
The clipping.
Blow him away, dude.
Don't you dare call me Frank.
What?
Billy Bob.
What?
It's 500 more. Huh. For washing up.
It's a deal.
Damn.
But there would be blood everywhere.
Everywhere.
Good call, Father. I owe you one. Please, take that flying scumbag's tokens. And mine too, if you want them. I'm feeling generous. Hey, turns out the governor accepted my suggestion to let Bobby Yale out of prison on the day of the fight. Hey, this is turning out to be the perfect night. If you decide to go ahead with your new venture, call me, Farnham.
What kind of room of people
Your
is
behavior at
this?
last night's game was utterly insulting. Never contact me again or I'll put an end to your pathetic life. If our common acquaintance should ask you about your business endeavors, tell him that boxing is too violent for you. Signed, Frank Cassidy.
Nice.
He wasn't wearing that hat before, was he?
He was when he walked in.
Oh. He returned everything? Now they'll never know. The fact that he came back is absurd to me.
He's got to put all the shit away. He's got to seal the deal.
Would be covered the following morning when Cassidy read this note from Farnham.
I mean, he's had the moment Farnham ever shows up and they realize, oh, Farnham
Dear
looks like
Mr.
that.
Cassidy.
But that's why he left the note
So
there.
I'm grateful for your kind help. Last night's game made me realize that boxing is just too violent for a peaceful Texan like myself. I have decided to invest elsewhere. Yours sincerely, Howard M. Farnham II. Damn Texans.
I like that he didn't say the line until after the subtitles disappeared.
What kind of room of people was that where like I predate on 12-year-olds was like a thing you shrug off, but a card up your sleeve. Time to literally kill you. I think that means everyone in that room needs to die.
As for me, it was the first time in days that I had gone to bed without my daily baby.
Damn.
A real shame. Nothing like a bruised body to help you to sleep like a baby.
Oop. That's out of sync.
It was out of sync on my end too, so.
Maybe I should have given myself a beat.
Maybe I should have given myself a beating?
I mean, hey, Blacksad, I beat myself every night. It's all okay.
I beat myself tonight.
I wonder how well Blacksad and Scooby-Doo would get along.
Blacksad.
Finally, I need you at the gym now, please.
I don't even know what to do with that question. What the fuck do you say to me? Blacksad and Scooby-Doo?
Yeah.
Because they both unmask ghosts?
They're both detectives.
Yeah.
In a vague sense.
I don't really want to think
It
of
was like this when I got here.
Scooby and Shag take down the child predator. I don't want that episode.
No, only you.
Good. Calm down. I'll take care of this.
Because she's so uncalm.
Yeah, she seems positively icy right now.
Yeah, well, we haven't been here for a long time.
No, we have not.
Wow. Nothing prepared me for what this game is.
Not that I suspected otherwise, but it's obvious they weren't looking for money. Looks like the burglar isn't interested in bureaucracy.
Did they take anything?
No, although... When you went in the hospital room to get your purse, did you get the gun as well?
Yes. Isn't it there? I put it back. I'd rather not go through that again.
Wow, it's the...
That's too bad. It looks like they took it.
LA Noire buttons.
Oh, sorry. I did not mean to sneeze. That was working its way out for a second.
Your brain came right out.
Hello. Oh, I'm awake. I'm out of the coma, finally.
Do you like
My
sardines?
trance.
Excuse me?
Do you like sardines?
Sardine napkin?
Weekly was here. He
You
was
didn't even put it back
panty-rating.
in the garbage, you weirdo. You can do deductions. Did it say 4?
Yep.
Bingo.
What is it?
Nothing. Just a freshly signed contract.
Footprint.
Had you already finished looking through these papers?
I wish.
Well, I guess you'll enjoy sorting all this again.
That's a little aggro, Blacksad. Chill out.
Yeah. He's sassy in this game. Look at those two in that picture. O'Leary always plays it safe. Let's see. Wow, that was a long one.
That cunning son of a bitch. O'Leary threatened Stone with ruining Moore's career so that he'll take a dive against Yale.
He's where to manipulate Stone.
I wanted... fuck. I really
There's still
should have
3
put it
more.
on Stone.
What? Let me look at the manipulate picture. Are they in puppet strings? Is that what I saw?
No?
No, it's just strange framing.
It's pretty clear that Helen Moore's cigarette case was a gift from O'Leary.
Because of the shamrock.
Yep.
We had like 4 very different scenes in Rapid Fire.
Yeah, so this is our first time that we can actually do this.
Helen says she hates O'Leary?
If she's still in love, why does she claim she hates him? What is she hiding?
Toaster's on the case. Toaster's gonna get to the bottom of this mystery.
Toaster bottom?
No, what? No, what? What? Alright,
untouchable.
Alright, we have 2 we can do.
No,
what a weird clue.
The footprints don't match. Or if O'Leary killed Dunn, he did it without stepping in the paint.
I mean,
or
that's
in
useful.
different shoes.
That's good to know. All right.
It's such a weird clue that one of them says signed the contract with his foot.
Well, now we have a match for the footprint. Where is it? No? Okay.
Yeah, banished and then the conscious one, yeah. Why is there a countdown?
Maybe O'Leary accidentally caused the death of Yale's father. So now he tries to make up for it by secretly helping advance his career?
That's kind of a leap, Blacksad. I feel like that's less detective work and more fan fiction writing.
Yeah, I think so. Was there more I could look at in there? Can I not go back in?
I don't know what we're supposed to take from that very long scene.
Whose is that?
Mary Purnell.
You think she did this?
I don't know. Maybe she's
did.
upstairs.
I'm not sure she would just drop her purse and leave it. Yeah, that makes more sense. I'm like, why would you?
Was she pushed off?
If you dug through everything, you wouldn't leave your freaking purse.
Wait here, please.
I think we definitely should have bet on Stone, I think his name was. I wanted to do that, but I just didn't. I didn't think about it.
Well.
She was straight up murdered. Big time murder.
Well, now you have multiple murders to solve.
Great. All right. Let's see what the heck is up with the crime scene.
Howdy. I think
Could
she's
be
dead.
A knife wound. The murder was brutal.
Yeah, it seems it. I will give it to the game. It is not exploding in quite the same fashion as it was last time, so we're doing all right.
Dear Sonia, I need to tell you several things
about your father.
What?
In fact, I know he would have wanted me to tell you. Among them, the fact that you co-own an apartment in Manhattan.
I mean,
Please
that's nice.
Yours truly, Mary Purnell.
I mean, I'd like to co-own an apartment in Manhattan.
If I were you, I wouldn't quit. Trust me, it might be painful at first, but time heals all wounds. Why did you listen to me?
Well, it's our fault.
In this scene, the real killer was her heels. They'd like awkwardly run in a circle around the skylight. Look at those heels! Oh my god, take them off.
Was she killed with a ninja star? Jeez.
Did they throw the knife?
I guess so.
Blacksad, how could you kill her? I caught you red-handed.
I want you to call the police, Sonia, and then go straight to a friend's house. Don't even think about going home, and definitely don't come back here.
I'm staying at a friend's house. I haven't even set foot in my father's place yet.
Well, you're now like...
Do you have the keys?
A quadruple orphan.
If the murderer
Blacksad.
didn't find what he was looking for, that might be his next stop, if he hasn't been there yet.
They were both eerily clear-headed, given this eviscerated woman between them.
Well, that's what I'm saying, is that Blacksad was like, well, you're an orphan 100 times now. Anyway, you want to go check out her apartment? You got them keys, girl? God damn.
For once I had the keys to the place, which meant I wouldn't have to use my lockpicks or...
You were too weak. Game over. What if you shoved the door and then the game just failed you?
Don't tempt it.
I mean, I dare it to. This is a strong collection of patterns.
Look like anyone picked the lock.
How would you be able to tell? Picking a lock is just opening a lock, dude.
Why would you think someone picked the lock if it was locked from the inside? How was it locked from the inside? Is someone here?
I mean, you can lock a deadbolt from the outside.
No, the chain.
I see more art in a
Oh yeah,
box
that's
of
fair.
hypnotizing footwork than in certain modern paintings.
Did they climb out
I
through
thought
the
you were talking
window?
about him talking about the lockpick, and I was like,
no, I mean, like he just came to a supposedly abandoned apartment and it was chain locked somehow.
Look at that. The guy sure had good taste.
Like, did they have to have climbed out the fire escape or something?
Don't turn on the music. No one's gonna hear when you get knife murdered.
You're gonna alert the person who's apparently here and locked it with the chain. Why is he not behaving like he expects someone to be in here when it was chained?
It looks like Dunn had already begun to move his things.
It's a nice apartment.
Goofy smiling guy. Hey!
Thorpe?
A camel.
No idea. And these two, they look familiar. It's hard to believe that a pair of boxing fists could play something like this, although I'm sure he had the lungs for it.
What? If you know what I mean, but wow.
No, you gotta be good at cardio to be a boxer. It's actually quite a serious workout.
Oh, there's just a collectible card just in the middle of that table taunting you during that scene.
Why can't I pick it up? There we go.
You gotta get real
It's not even a card, it's like a quarter of a card.
Yeah.
So dumb.
Which means it has no value. You can't just like tape them back together. Here's my first generation Charizard misprint. It was cut into 7 pieces and glued back together.
On airplane trays in front of the TV. Who would have thought we'd end up eating like this?
How long has this stuff been here?
4 days.
Sardines.
Ew.
It's been open for a few hours.
Only hours?
Of course. Now I see how Dunn bought the apartment he was going to share with Mary. This place has to be empty in 2 weeks for the new owners. I wonder if Sonia knows about this.
So he co-owns an apartment. So Sonia co-owns the apartment. Is it this apartment or is it the new apartment? Because if it's this one, she's only gonna own it for about 2 weeks.
I thought this, yeah, I thought the implication was this was supposed to be the one that she hadn't been to yet, her father's?
Yeah.
Which someone else was in today, so maybe she's lying?
Yeah.
But she doesn't like sardines. She went yuck
It's
earlier.
pretty clear that the burglar came by the house before heading to the gym, which means he probably didn't find what he was looking for in here.
Who's it gonna be?
Sardines.
Watch it be Weekly.
Weekly stabbed her to death.
He wasn't trying to throw the knife. He tripped over the window again and accidentally launched it at her.
Sonia's interest in business management?
Oh, so this is their childhood
Some
apartment.
sort of newfangled adding machine.
Frank Papalia
One of
under
the
your
very
skin.
few teen idols who only got better with age.
Teen Idol?
That's a serial killer album name.
I mean, the name of the game is Under the Skin. So was it him
but
who did it?
But under your skin?
It's better than wearing your skin.
What's this doing here?
I do not like that you set up 2 competing sources of music.
I'm trying to cause as much chaos as humanly possible right now. Oh my god, what's happening, game?
Elaine. I think that was Dunn's wife's name, according to Jake.
He was trying to do Van Gogh.
No matter how hard I look, I'm not getting any.
Bye, window.
Oh, the window
I need to talk
disappeared.
with Sonia, and maybe with her uncle Tim.
Why did that camera angle unload the window? Oh, we're leaving.
I guess we're leaving.
Camel.
It brings back, I don't know. It's like remembering the last day of summer. Scenes full of joy, picturesque landscapes, and yet the light is faint and the air is still, the calm before the storm.
I know that feeling.
I figured that much. I can see it in your eyes. We met in the Army. We were all professional athletes. They called us the Olympic Five.
Who's the cute one?
Who's the guy on the right?
Angus Mitchell, our combat medic, and a doctor with the New York Warriors. It was Spanow who got him assigned to our platoon.
Wait, was he the one then who is the doctor at the hospital?
He's a support main. That means he's gay.
Yeah.
Isn't that Craig Spano? The guy on the Morley's billboards?
Yes, indeed. Our captain. He was the oldest, after all, and star of the New York Warriors. He was an orphan, you know. but he loved the sport so much that he said baseball was his family. He was the one who had Mitchell assigned to our platoon.
Chameleons give me Steve Buscemi vibes.
Yes.
Who's the guy on the left?
Victor Sukovsky, the athlete. You've probably heard of his medals.
Was Dunn already boxing?
Yes, he was. I had already seen him fight before I even met him. He was as humble in the ring as he was in life. He'd always let his rivals take the initiative. I remember how he barely dodged the blows. If you didn't look at his feet, it seemed like he wasn't even moving. And the footwork, pure dancing. You could almost hear the music. The song would play until his opponent was exhausted. Then came the drum roll, followed by Dunn's victory by KO.
What about you?
I had just signed with the Milestones. I hadn't even played my first game, but people said I had a bright future ahead of me.
And you did. The cop at the hospital sure seemed happy to be the proud owner of a Tim Ironarm Thorpe autograph.
Who would have thought that I'd end up becoming Tim Iron Legs Thorpe?
What happened?
I fought the Nazis for 2 years, up there in the sky, over Europe. And I never set foot in a field hospital. 3 years later, I crossed the street without looking. And look at me now.
What happened to all of them?
Zukovsky died the same day they injured Dunn. Dunn received an honorable discharge and came home. He quit boxing and opened his gym. Mitchell was redeployed to a field hospital. Spano and I continued in the same unit, but nothing was ever the same. You see what I meant with the last day of summer. And after the war, well, who the hell cares?
I do. What happened to Mitchell after the war?
Mitchell? Who knows? We lost touch. I hope he's doing well.
I think I saw Mitchell not too long ago, but I can't remember where.
Seriously? Please try to remember. I'd love to hear from him again.
I'll do my best.
He's clearly the doctor.
What happened to Spano?
Well, you've seen the billboards. He made it big time. When I was forced to retire, I got him some advertising deals.
Or was he the
That's
tennis
how I
guy?
founded this agency. But then, something happened to him. He became sullen. He fell out of shape, and slowly but surely lost touch with reality. He withdrew from public life and broke off our friendship. Haven't heard from him in, 3 years? And believe me, I've tried to contact him.
You think Spano might have been involved in Dunn's death?
Spano? No way. He and Dunn were always... Well, Spano's changed so much that it's hard to say. Allow me to double your wage. You have to find the murderer. Maybe Dunn stayed in touch with Mitchell or Spano. Maybe even with both. But he never told me anything. Maybe Sonia knows.
I doubt it. But that's not the only question I've got for her. May I?
They're really just ferrying us between scenes. We don't really have the ability to decide where to go.
It's very different when so much of the early game was us wandering around one location and bouncing between different characters and initiating dialogue on purpose and so on.
Yeah.
It kind of became a different game.
Sonia?
No, she's not here. Who's calling?
Where is she?
Well, that's some clipping. Whoa.
That was frame rate.
They did not need to use that camera angle.
Please don't.
Have you ever wished you'd never been born?
What?
Mother.
I live with that constant thought.
Then we're both in the same boat. First time was right after moving to New York. I hated my mother. She was the reason we moved from the countryside and the smell of freshly mowed grass to this dirty city and the smell of medicine. her medicine. The second time was after she died. I hated myself for having hated her before, for not having loved her enough. The third time was when my father shut himself off. I hated him for that, for abandoning me, for giving in to the booze. Now he's dead, so take a guess.
You've realized just how much you really loved him.
I guess so. But that's not the worst of it. The problem is I don't know how to live without hating him. Over the last few years, everything I've done was meant to push my father far away.
Emo.
To avoid being like him. To avoid making his same mistakes.
Shopping at Hot Topic
Without
just
him,
to show him.
I just don't know who I am.
You're not my real dad.
And you won't even let me hate Bobby, which might actually help me.
Careful who you hate. They all seem to end up dead.
You think I don't know that? I need someone to blame. Without that someone, I have only myself to hate.
I want to wield this thing where I can manifest people dying with my mind. Me, my Majin Buu forehand print.
I'll find the person who did this. I promise.
Let me have my doubts. Although, you've already come so far. I'm sorry I haven't been a little more grateful.
In any case, you shouldn't hate yourself. You are... No, you have such good qualities. You're as smart as you are kind.
That's what my father used to say. Why would you think that?
You try too hard to hide the latter, but I'm a detective.
Anyway, can we just drop the subject? Did you go to my father's apartment?
Yes. The thief went there before coming to the gym, which leads me to believe he didn't find what he was looking for.
And what was he looking for?
That's what I intend to find out, with your help. I saw your old room.
That's embarrassing. Stop, or I'll end up hating you.
People I hate tend to end up
It's
dead.
odd that there are practically no toys or memories of your childhood in the room, except for a small music box.
That box? It might just be my last happy memory.
That is pretty emo. What?
Oh.
It's from before my mother got sick and we moved here.
Guess we got official Blacksad art.
Is it? It doesn't look like our Blacksad art.
Stories about pirates.
Look at that terrifying face.
I guess, I mean...
Yeah, this is not how the comic's drawn.
I searched the whole house, one clue at a time. It led me to this enormous tree in the yard where Daddy had put up a tire swing.
Why didn't they draw
X
the M on
marks
our
the spot,
forehead?
so I dug to find my treasure. I loved the music it played, the ballerina, and the little secret compartment. Oh, the secrets I kept in there.
I think it's the first time I heard you call your father Daddy.
Really?
Apparently the comic art in the game is contributed by the people who made the comics, so...
Weird. It doesn't look right. It also doesn't look like
I found a
fur.
baseball glove with Spano's autograph in your room.
Oh, I've never seen it. My father must have put it there, although I don't remember him having a signed glove.
I'm also a fan of Frank Papalia.
Oh yeah, the poster. I only liked him because my father thought he was too modern.
Friggin' told you.
Literally having music taste out of spite.
I found a picture taken during the war.
The Olympic 5.
Did you meet any of them, besides your father and uncle?
Well, Uncle Tim actually isn't my uncle.
No?
He and my father loved each other like brothers. Did he tell you that he saved his life?
Thorpe saved your father?
They were flying over Brittany in a 3-unit fighter plane. Zukovsky was the pilot, my father was the co-pilot, and my uncle manned the machine gun. Suddenly, enemy fire killed Zukovsky and injured my father, which is why he never boxed again. My uncle jumped out of the gun turret, ran to the cockpit, and managed to pilot the plane to safety. Oh, the times my father told me that story. And now...
Maybe not all the art was done by the original artist. Maybe all I can see is the credit says art by, so I don't know.
Some art. Time my father told me that story. My father just wouldn't stop telling me the story about when his friend traumatically died in a war.
Did you ever meet Mitchell, the doctor?
Mitchell? The lizard? No, never. Why?
Oh, nothing. I think I've seen him somewhere.
Yeah, no, we get it.
Did you ever meet Spano? What can you tell me about him?
I think I saw him once, but I was just a little girl. I think my uncle turned him into a star. That was a long time ago.
Why is she still here?
Are you cold?
That's a good question.
A little.
Did we tell her to leave?
Maybe I should go.
That wasn't a flashback, right? We left and came back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she's still here.
It's getting late.
We called the place to see if she was still around, and she was like, she's not in her office. And then he said, where is she? And we came up here. So it seems like she's just been sitting up here the whole time.
Yeah, we said to go home to a friend and hide.
Sonia, thank you.
Aren't you coming?
Interesting watching the game go from being relatively freeform.
But what exactly needed solving?
It was kind of freeform and nonlinear and had you interacting with an environment like an adventure game, and now it's just a series of scenes strung together with loose continuity and just you teleporting from cutscene to cutscene. So it feels like they just were like, fuck it, we gotta finish this game. The entire structure changed.
Yeah. It definitely feels like it's railroading me.
Maybe Dunn used the same hiding place once more.
This goofy looking anteater.
I'll never understand why detectives and criminals bluster while they fight each other in the pictures. What a waste of breath, focus, and energy.
Dude, she was right there.
Now I'm questioning it. Are anteaters not...
I prefer to save my breath for the...
I was pressing the button! What the heck? What did I do?
It was in the middle of his narration about how cool he's gonna be. He just went...
I'll never understand why
I did it again. What?
Bluster while they fight each other in the pictures.
I'm so confused. I'm pressing the buttons.
Who's blustering?
What the fuck?
Personally, I prefer to save my breath for the final.
It said B on the screen for 0.2 seconds. Like
what is going on?
Why are how are QTEs this much of a mess?
I mean, I have it frame rate limited too.
While they fight each other in the pictures. What a waste of breath, focus, and energy.
That was like the weakest impact noise I've ever heard.
Tink. She just somehow wasn't ready for that. If that hits you, do you fall off? He's still doing the knife trick from earlier. Whoa.
Yep. Plus, it's actually pretty handy.
I think that's the same animation that played in the shadows earlier. I think they just reused it in the previous scene.
Yeah.
You know you're up against a rookie.
Oh.
And if he doesn't even say, "Help me, please."
He wouldn't be dead.
So, yeah, he's doing better now. I guess you helped him not die.